MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Washington Nationals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Walker Buehler is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So stepping in is Trey Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time. And the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Luis Garcia. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home is swung on, missed, and that's strike 1. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. The 1-1 home.
I got 2 on the count.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 home. Count now, a ball and a strike. Just underway here in Southern California. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. So now into the box is Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Justin.
Now here's the pitch.
Turner.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Castro has it. And there's one gone to start the night.
Batting second, the second baseman, Chris.
Next to hit is Chris Taylor. In his career versus this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Swing and a liner. But this lands foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Tim.
Sent on the ground out to second. Castro's got it, and there's out number 2.
Batting third, the shortstop.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff
Seeger.
bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. So 2 out, nobody on. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seeger. Sliced hard on the ground. Scooped up. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
Kyle Schwarber.
Now here's the first offering. Just a tick behind for a strike. One and one to Schwarber.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Buehler is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
High in the air down the right field line. Pollard has a read on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch on its way.
Bellinger.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Now to bat, A.J. Pollard. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a .333 hitter. Hit sharply on the ground. He's right there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncie. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Victor Robles digging in now. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's been good. 6 for 9. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. And it looks now like they want some time to review that one. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play.
I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but let's take another look. Not easy to tell from this shot. Tough call on this one, if you ask me.
Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dodgers
okay, one more look at it here. Is there enough
play.
evidence to overturn this call? I think there is. Looks to me like the ball beat him to first.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
So now to the plate, John Means. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here now is Will Smith. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that is off the first base bag. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag.
The left fielder, Edwin Rios.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios, as this is grounded foul off to the left. Weak grounder down the line at third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting 9.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Walker Buehler. Now here's the first offering. Hit back toward the mound. Castro to his left. He's there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Comes set. The 0-1. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Trey Turner will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Garcia.
Into the box, Luis Garcia. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is pulled into right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 22.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Fouled away. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in once again is Chris Taylor.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Popped him up. Right fielder coming on. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Next at the plate will be Corey Seeger. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Seeger.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center fielder,
Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. So here's Cody Bellinger. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and this will get all the way to the wall now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
In now, A.J. Pollard as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Now a throw homeward is offline. My goodness. And now they'll get the third out here, but it won't come until the run has already crossed the plate on the play, and the inning will draw to a close. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. We played 4 full. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Josh Bell will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So here's Starlin Castro. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A ball and a strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Next up is Max Muncie.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Max.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's one away. One out, base is empty, and that brings up Will Smith. Here's the first pitch to him. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder going back. He gets there, and that's the second out. 2 down, no one on base. And that brings in Edwin Rios. First pitch of the AB now.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And foul. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And another foul ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Turner fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 1-0. Now to the plate, Yan Gomes. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. To the left side, but it's well foul. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is going to land foul, so they'll tee it up again. 3-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the next to bat will be Victor Robles. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Hit back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's the 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Trey Turner stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Walker Buehler. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th.
Buehler.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Taylor.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Popped up. Turner calls for it, but they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Number 5.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seeger. First offering on its way, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA, but they're on top 1-0.
Leading off with the Nationals, the third baseman, number 2.
Here's the first pitch.
Garcia.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the one-run lead. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on?
And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Fouled off. Lays off. 2-2 now. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's Starlin Castro, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Change up low, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Lifted into center field. Bellinger's on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nats leave a pair. It remains 1-0. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's batting clean in this one, but will get started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
He's got it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, But nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
A.J. Pollard is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. This is foul right side.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Nobody out, runner on first. Fly ball out to right field. Giving chase is Robles. He's there and records the first out.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
First pitch on the way. Max Muncie comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. And he is in there.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Will Smith swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Boy, he sped him up in this at bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at bat.
The 1-2. Pops this one up. Turner is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners. 2 gone. And that brings in Edwin Rios. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second. On to first. And the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers ready to begin the 8th. And that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Stepping in now, Victor Robles, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. Pollock on the run, and no one will track it down. Oh, 0-2, here it is. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Andrew Stevenson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. As the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. in there, and it's even at 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Hit to short, right to him. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Here now is Trey Turner. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nationals leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Ryan Harper is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Mookie Betts is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. First pitch on its way as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Next to hit, Justin Turner singled in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Robles is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Rick Taylor.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. And now the first pitch. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Count even now at 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Corey Seeger. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Into the box, Luis Garcia. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Juan Soto is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now the pitch. And he lays off for ball one.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Nationals down to their final out now. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. In there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right.
Washington, good night.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Dodgers have evened up this series at 1 game apiece. Walker Buehler gets the W on the mound. John Means is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes.